Hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Auto Auction Scavengers. Today this video I'm putting out is an update to our first vehicle win at Copart. If you recall, in our first video, I made a comment that I didn't think you could actually buy a car at Copart for less than $1,000. So we went about looking for a good car to buy at Copart for less than $1,000. We did win it at less than $1,000, but we did not get it for less than $1,000 because the fees at Copart and our agent are so high. I think Copart charges you, I don't know, $300 or $400. Auto Bid Masters was another couple hundred. You had fees where they bring the car out to you from the lot. They had documentation fees. Auto Bidmaster had a fee to send you the paperwork. And on and on and on. You know how it is. So, when we finally got done buying the car and getting possession of it, the total out-the-door price was $1,317. Now, I'm not saying people can't go out and start a flipping business for $1,000, because you can, but you're not just going to be able to do it at the wholesale auto auction houses. It's not going to happen. If you buy from a personal, for your personal self, or from a private individual, yes, you could buy something for less than $1,000, turn around and flip it and make some money. But if you want to do this from wholesale auction houses, you're going to need more money than $1,000 to get started. Okay, that out of the way, I want to give you an update on the car itself and where we're at there. We still got the car. We haven't sold it yet. If you recall, when we made a video where we drove it home from Copart, we had some issues with it shaking a little bit. We thought we was out of gas. We got gas, and it was still shaking a little bit. So we were kind of concerned. And we knew that we were probably going to have some kind of issue with it because it was marked mechanical when we bought it. Well, anyway, a couple, 2 or 3 miles down the road after we got gas, it started smoothing out a little bit. So we drove it home. We got it home. And after I got it home, I noticed that it was very low on transmission fluid. So we put transmission fluid in it, and it smoothed right out. It went through all the gears like they're supposed to, no problem. But we did notice that a few times it would shift really, really hard. And this is after we put transmission fluid in it. So that would indicate there's a problem with the transmission. Now, what I did, and I was going to film this, but it's too cold today to do it, so I just thought I would do this inside. I went out and bought a can of Lucas. Now this stuff is supposed to be the holy grail of transmission fixes. I mean, people swear on this stuff. My brother-in-law had a shop. He said you couldn't find anything that would fix a transmission slip better than Lucas. So I went and got it. It says it not only stops slips, but it actually fixes the transmission as long as there's nothing physically wrong with the transmission itself. In other words, if none of the parts are messed up, it's supposed to fix it. So I'm going to put this in. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to drive around a little bit, a few days, 3 or 4 days or whatever, and I'm going to film the driving and see if we can get it to slip. I'm not going to intentionally try to get it to slip, but during 3 or 4 days of driving, I should be able to find out whether or not this stuff is any good. Because if it don't slip, or hard shift rather, then I'm going to have to agree it's pretty good stuff. But if we do get a hard shift here and there, and hopefully we'll get it on video, but even if we don't, I'm going to report back if we do. So that might put all those people that swear by Lucas, calm them down a little bit. So that's what we're doing now. And this morning I got up and I started the car And lo and behold, we got another problem. I noticed there was exhaust fumes coming out from under the car by the driver's door, and it was louder than usual, so I think I blew a hole in the muffler or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to get that checked and fixed. But we're still going with this thing, and hopefully we can get these issues finally taken care of so we can go ahead and sell the car and get it out of here. So I'll add to this video in a few days after I've driven it a little bit, and then I'll post it up on YouTube at that time. So until then, take care. Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Auction Scavengers. And I want to continue on with this video. As I just stated earlier, that we put in that can of Lucas into the car. And if any of you plan on trying to use this product, I strongly advise two things. Wear gloves and be patient, because it takes the Lucas itself is very thick, and it took me like 45 minutes to empty the can into my car. So it's not like a can of oil where you just put it in and a minute later you're done. So give it plenty of time to drain out of the container. And like I said, I gave it like 45-50 minutes. Wear gloves because it's very sticky and very hard to get off your hands. Saying that, the product seemed to work pretty good. Or so I think. I'm not an expert, but only one time after I put the product in did it slip hard and shift hard. Since then, nothing. No issues whatsoever. Now, I don't drive the car hard. I drive it like normal people do. No. But now and then you do have to give it gas to go up a little bit of a hill or go around another vehicle, which I've done. And at no time have I had a hard shift or has the transmission slipped. So, to those people out there that swear by Lucas, I could see why some of them may do that, because maybe it's just luck that I haven't had a bad shift. And maybe after I make this video, I'll go out and boom, it'll hard shift again. I don't know. But I'm just telling you what's happened since I put that can of Lucas in. I'm impressed with it. Now, I also told you the problem we had was when I got in the car that morning and started it up, fumes were coming up the driver's side. And it was real loud, and I could smell the exhaust, and obviously there's an exhaust problem with the car. I haven't gotten it fixed yet. I've got an appointment to take it in with my mechanic and have him do it next. But other than that, there's been no issues whatsoever with the car, and we've gotten a couple more cars since then. I brought one home yesterday, a 2005 Buick, and there'll be videos on those cars on the channel here soon. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, so when those videos do come out, you'll be notified of it and you can watch them and get an idea of what we bought since we've gotten the Subaru. This is a whole new experience for me and Dion, but we're having fun doing it. It's interesting, and boy, are we learning a lot. There are many of you out there that have done what we're doing and have hit all the pitfalls that we have or will hit in the future. So if you see anything that could help us, please go ahead and drop us a line down in the comments. Give us some advice, and believe me, it would be greatly appreciated. So until the next video, keep watching, keep commenting, and I hope you really enjoy these videos, because we sure are enjoying putting them out for you. And you take care, and everybody have a happy new year. So long.